Hello everyone, this is AK. Welcome to my another video. I hope everyone is doing good. Actually, today's video is about 10 risks which you will be facing to apply for one-off residency and what is it about. So that's what we are going to see in detail in this video. So December 1st, 2021, the first phase of one-off residency application is about to open. So expectation is about 15,000 applications will be submitted in the first phase, and second phase will be around 95,000 applications which will be submitted in March 1st, 2022. So the Immigration New Zealand has decided to clear the backlogs as well as existing applicants in New Zealand to apply for residency. So that's what they have decided and brought down into one-off residency category where people can apply for residency. So the main things, 10 risks which you will be facing is about risk number 1, which will be if you are applying in a rush and if you provide misinformation like incorrect information about character or health requirements or any other information about if your previous visa about work visa is declined. If you haven't disclosed this information, there is a chance of decline of your application if you provide incorrect details. So that's what risk number 1 is. And risk number 2, you need to hold a work visa. That is whether you're applying for whatever category it might be. If you're applying for a one-off residency, you should be on an eligible work visa. If your work visa is about to expire, make sure you extend your work visa before you apply for your one-off residency. So risk number 3, so applying under settled category. So you need to you should have spent around 821 days in New Zealand from 29 September 2018 to September 29, 2021. So if you don't meet this criteria, other like skilled or scarce list might match for you, so you can try for that. So make sure if you are applying for settled category, you should be living in New Zealand around 821 days from September 29, 2018 to September 29, 2021. So risk number 4, which is you may think like you meet your criteria under scarce list which is provided by immigration, but Immigration New Zealand will check your previous work visa details. That is your essential work visa, which is employer assisted work visa. In that there would be an occupation or title which would be given for you. Under that you would have got your essential work visa. So if those title or occupation matches with the scarce list, only then you will be able to apply for your one-off residency under scarce or skill category. So if you don't match on those, if the title doesn't match, then there is a chance of decline of your application. So risk number 5, so if you're paid around $27 per hour on 29 September 2021, but your employer agreement doesn't reflect those information, and the criteria of 30 hours per week is 30 hours per week is not disclosed properly, which means like $27 per hour. If you've been paid $27 per hour on 29 September 2021, which it should be disclosed in your contract, up-to-date contract, and minimum 30 hours of per week should be clearly disclosed on that contract. If it's not disclosed, then there is a chance of decline in your application. So risk number 6, if you lose your job paying $27 per hour, or if you no longer work under scarce or skill category, you won't meet the criteria for applying for your one-off residency. So risk number 7, INZ can decide like whether to accept your application or decline if your provided documents of employment agreement, or if your employer is has not provided any proper information about your contract details, there is a chance of decline in your application as well. Risk number 8, which is you can include your partner in your application, residency visa application, no matter if she or he is staying in New Zealand or staying overseas. Due to COVID situations, this separation would have happened, which will be taken into consideration by immigration. But Immigration New Zealand will check your living together for a year, which will be the main category, and if your relationship is stable and genuine, that would be checked by your immigration based on the details which you provide. So if you no longer meet the criteria of living together for a year, or if your documents which you have provided is not genuine or proper, like your partner application might be excluded from your residency. So that's what the risk number 8 is. So risk number 9, like you may have to leave New Zealand before lodging your 2021 resident visa if there is a family emergency and you cannot get back before July 31st, 2022. There is a chance of decline of your application as well, or like your visa, you will miss the chance of applying for residency. That is, risk number 9 is you may have to leave New Zealand before lodging your application on 2021 resident visa if there is a family emergency. Say for example, if there is a family emergency, you have to go back to your home country and you can return back by July 31st next year. So you will miss the chance of applying for one-off residency. So there is no reconsideration for it if you go back to your home country before applying for it. And if you have lodged your application before July 31st, 2022, which is risk number 10, if you have lodged your application before July 31st, 2022, but you have to go back to your home country for so and so reason, immigration will not decide your application unless you come back, and there is no chance like they will accept your application under any emergency situation. So make sure you apply, and until your approval comes, stay in New Zealand as well. And I hope everyone will get their residency approved, and make sure you apply without any mistakes once for all and get it done once for all. So that's what I just want to share in this video. See you soon with another update. Bye bye.